Hi guys, so this is going to be Caleb's 12-month update, and there is not going to be no editing in this video, so you're probably going to hear a lot of ums and ahs, because I cannot edit using my digital camera, because I have to put my SIM card in my husband's computer, and his computer is just a mini netbook, and it only takes the SIM card, and his computer doesn't have the movie, like, slideshow software on it for me to do all the editing. So this is going to be his 12-month update, and I've got him preoccupied right now in his walker because it's so hard to do an update with a little one, especially at his age, because they're just all over the house and they're never satisfied. They're always wanting to do something 24/7. So hopefully he will do okay through this video. Got him some snacks and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. I've also took down some notes, so you're going to see me look down quite often. He turned 12 months, 1 year old on May 13th, and that was on Mother's Day, so it was pretty awesome that I got to share that day with him. And my other son, Timothy, as well. His birthday party was Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme. Almost everybody came, and he got so many great gifts. You've probably already seen the video slideshow from his birthday party that I posted on here a couple weeks back. If not, you can go back and look at that. He goes to the doctor on July 2nd for his 1 year checkup. He will get shots, weighed, measurements, and all that good fun stuff. Hey, you're going backwards on me, kiddo. Now, his doctor's appointment was set for the Friday after his birthday. I can't remember what day that was on. I think the 18th. But I had to reschedule it because my husband had got a new job and he had the car in Nashville, so there was no way I could make it to that appointment at 9:40 in the morning, him being in Nashville, and I definitely wasn't going to drag my kids out of bed at, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning just to keep the car. So I had to reschedule it, and as soon as they could get us in was July 2nd, and I tried everything I could to get it sooner because the only days that I am available to take him to the doctor is a Monday, since that's the only day that my husband has off during the week that's a business day. So July 2nd was as soon as they could get me in, which I was a little concerned about it at first, but the more moms I talked to, it's okay to delay their shots because it's really, not a big deal once they're his age, as long as they get them, and it's not too far off. So I feel a little bit more comfortable with it being set for that date now. If I had to guess right now, I would guess he weighs between 23 and 25 pounds, probably more around 23 and 24. I wouldn't guess 25 because he really does not feel that heavy. But we'll see here soon. He wakes one time at night between 1:30 and 3:30 in the morning. And it's just one time, and usually it's just for like an ounce of milk. I could probably even put water in it and he would take it, but I usually just put milk in it just because maybe that helps him sleep a little bit longer without waking as much. I'm not really sure because water's not really filling anyways, but I just put milk in it just because. He naps one time throughout the day now. It's usually between 11:30 and 12 he'll take his nap. He is overdue for one right now. So like I said, I'm hoping he does okay throughout this video. And he usually naps between 1.5 to 2 hours. So it gives me plenty of time to get things I gotta get done around the house. He loves to play outside. He sees all the kids playing outside. It's summer break now, as far as kids being out of school goes. And he sees all the kids outside playing and his brother, and he looks out the screen door and he wants to go outside and play so bad. So I've been taking him outside and letting him play. We've been playing ball and just letting him take his little popcorn popper he got for his birthday. He likes to push that around on the street, and he likes to play on his little giraffe ride-on toy that he got for his birthday also. Except he doesn't sit on it and ride on it. He actually just gets in front of it and he holds onto the handles and he pushes and walks with it. So he hasn't really got down to where he's going to ride on it just yet, but he will eventually. He has 5 teeth now, which is so crazy. He got, let's see, he already had the 2 bottom ones in. Those came in at the same time when he was like, what was it, 10 months? I think it was like 9 or 10 months at the time, I believe. But then he got one of his top ones and side ones come in at the same time. And now he's got his other front one that has come through. So he's got a total of 5 teeth. And I think he's fixing to cut another side one up here at the top. So, yeah, he's definitely getting a mouthful now, slowly. He loves to run. He is not just walking through the house, he is a pro at it now. He is running, roaming everywhere. It's so funny too because you can hear him coming down the hallway because when he runs or if he walks even, he is stomping. So it's like, here comes trouble. um, he gets into everything. Oh my goodness. I forgot what it was like to have a child at this age, especially like when they're, walking and they're independent and they're able to get into this and get into that and they're figuring things out and they're curious. He is definitely all of that and more. He gets into my DVD shelf, which is in the living room, and he pulls off every single DVD. And we've got so many DVDs, I couldn't even count. But he pulls them all off, and I have to put them back on there. He gets into the cabinets. He's figured out how to take the hair ties off the cabinet knobs, which is what I'm using right now to keep them shut from him being able to get into them. Because I find that the cabinet locks are a good safety feature to have and to use, but when I use them with my son Timothy, it was just a pain in the butt. I hated having to, remember to push the little thing down to get in my cabinet every time, even though it was a good safety feature to keep my children out of the cabinet and getting into things that was harmful to them. But I feel like with Caleb, as long as I keep everything pushed back and I got a hair tie on it, he cannot get his little bitty arm far enough back to get into something. And usually all my cleaners are shoved way back anyways, and I keep them all locked so he can't get anything out of it. But he has figured out how to get the one open in the bathroom, which is where we only keep like toothbrushes and toothpaste at. But still, if I had something else in there, I would not want him to get into it and like harm himself. So I don't keep things in there in his reach where he could pull it out. And it's just got to the point now where I just keep the bathroom door shut. Anything else that's in a cabinet is okay for him to get if it's not got a tie on it, like canned goods or something or pots and pans. He likes to play with those. He is now in 12-month clothes. He is in a size 4 diaper still. And he is in a size 5 flip-flop from Old Navy. He's got a set, or not a set, a pair of Old Navy flip-flops, and they're a size 5, and he just recently started being able to wear those because we got those back when he was like 9 or 10 months old, and he wasn't able to wear them at the time, but he now can, which I'm so glad because they're so cute. And we only paid like $2.50 for them because they were on sale at the time for like 2 for $5, which is normally what our adult flip flops cost at Old Navy. Usually their kind with like the print and stuff on them are like $5. So I was able to get them 2 for $5. We sold his swing and his jumperoo. He didn't go in his swing anymore. He was getting too heavy for it and it didn't move. Besides that, he didn't really care for it anyways. And we sold the jumperoo also because every time we tried to put him in it, he would whine and fuss the whole time I was trying to do something. So I just got to the point where I wanted to just sell it and just kind of let him be independent because that's what he's doing right now anyways. And he doesn't like to be restrained to one area. And it's just easier for me to let him know his cans and cans as far as his territory goes of what he can get into and what he can't. Instead of me having him in a jumper and me trying to do this and do that and hearing him cry, it would just be a headache. So I just kind of let him run his own territory, but he knows what he can and can't do. But as far as like him getting into the DVDs and stuff like that, I mean, it's no big deal. I can just put them back on the shelf. Just little things like that is okay. He says, no, no. You want to say no, no? Say no, no. No, no. Shake your head no. Whenever I tell him no, that he can't do something, he'll go, and it's so cute because he says it so seriously. But he says mama, dada, bubba. He says dinty, which means blankie. He knows what that is. And he says baba. He claps a little now. He just started doing that not too long ago. He shakes his head no. He dances, but when he dances, it's just him squatting. It's so cute though. He loves squeezies, which is what I call them, but they're called, like fruities on the go. And these are the beech nut ones. But we just started him on these, and he actually likes them. This one is pear, banana, and raspberry puree, and the other one is apple, sweet potato, and pineapple puree. And these are really good for on the go, and I really like these because of the fact that you can reuse them. If they don't take it all, you can retwist the cap on it and store it in your fridge, and then just give it to them when they're ready for it again. And these are 4 ounces, so they'll last you quite some time. And they're actually, this one's stage 4, and I just now noticed, but this one's stage 4 and this one's stage 5. So this one's from 12 months and the other one is from 24 plus months. But it's both the same texture. It's not one is thicker than the other, so it doesn't bother him any, and he enjoys them. But they're definitely easy and they're convenient. Throw them in your purse or your diaper bag, and you're ready to go, and you don't have to, make a lunch or anything like that for them. You just grab one of these and go, and they're good for when they're, almost 2 years old, so I kind of like that they come up with those. He loves his stacking cups. He's got some laying around here somewhere. They're like different colors, but they fit inside of each other, and then you can turn them the other way, upside down, and they stack on top of each other. So he loves those. He loves his balls. He's got different kinds of balls that he plays with. He loves his push mower. Well, it's not his, it's his brother's, but he loves to play with it outside and push it around. And he still loves his blankie. He's addicted to it. There's really no other word I can describe. He's very, very attached to it. He's showing signs of not liking baths now. He used to love them. And bath toys is not an exception. It doesn't matter if he's got a bath toy or not. He's still not satisfied. He's not happy. He wants in and out, so I have to make him clean and quick. So usually he's only in the bathtub for like literally less than 5 minutes because he's just ready to get out. What are you doing? And that's something else he started with his bottles. He's figured out how to take the nipples and like squirt people with the milk. So yeah, he's definitely had a heck of a time doing that. And he likes to hold them upside down and get soaking wet with them. I don't know what his deal is. What are you doing? You're just so full of funness. I can ask him to do things now and he'll actually do them. If I ask him to go get his blankie, he'll go get it. I can ask him to go get his bottle. I can ask him to go get Mickey Mouse. He has a Mickey Mouse that he got from my mom for Christmas, and he loves Mickey Mouse, so I can ask him to go get that and he'll get it. I'll ask him, did you go poo-poo? And he'll grab his diaper area. And I can also ask him, where's his diaper, and he'll grab his diaper. He just recently started learning where his ear was. And we were sitting in his bedroom one night with my husband, and my husband, Caleb actually pointed to my husband's ear, and my husband said, that's your ear. And Caleb touched his, and then he touched Tim's, and so he knows what his ear is now. What are you doing? You're making a mess. Brought him some of these in here so that he would stay happy. He loves these things too. Here. Okay. What else can I tell you guys? He loves to watch video slideshows that I've made for him here on YouTube. He likes to watch his birthday one because it has the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme song on it. So whenever he hears that, it's like, oh, Mickey Mouse. So I can sit him in his high chair whenever I'm trying to feed him breakfast, and he'll eat and he'll watch that. He is such a good behaved child. But he loves watching all the video slideshows that I've made of him. He can self-feed on a spoon. He's not a pro at it or anything. He's still a beginner whenever it comes to doing it. But if I take his spoon and I dip it in like some mashed potatoes, he'll hold it and he'll eat, off the spoon himself. But I have to watch him because I don't want him to, shove it down his throat or anything. So I'm watching him while he is eating it. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? I have lowered his crib all the way to the lowest setting to the floor. Only because he is getting taller, and he was getting to the point where he was leaning over his crib, and I did not want him to lean over too far to where he was going to fall out. So I just said, screw it, I'm lowering it to the very bottom. So I feel comfortable now with it being that low. And I successfully managed to do it. However, I wish I would have took his mattress out before I lowered it, because it was one heck of a time trying to hold that mattress up and put the little like screws in the holes at the same time. So I wish I would have took the mattress out. So that's a tip, guys. Make sure you take the mattress out before you lower it. Blonde moment. He has a happy baby overall all the time. He is always smiling. He's always got a smile on his face. The only time he's really fussy is whenever he is in an area for a certain period of time, like being in his walker right now, and he gets bored after a while. Or if he's, getting a bath, he's not happy about that. He hates having his diaper changed. He always puts up a fight, wanting to wiggle and worm around everywhere. So, but overall, he's a really good baby. He gives kisses and hugs, which is so awesome. Whenever my husband gets home from work, he'll run up to his daddy and he'll grab a hold of his leg and he'll just hold on to it, giving him a tight hug, and it's the sweetest thing ever. Yeah, I just love that. We are going to be going to Six Flags in July. However, I'm not going to say which one for safety reasons. But we're going to be going there in July. And
Want some more? Here you go.
it's just going to be me and my husband, Timothy and Caleb, that's going. Unless, you know, there's a few older adults that want to go with us. But if it's just us going, we're not going to be, you know, riding on the big roller coasters or anything. We're just going to go for the kids to enjoy themselves. They have, you know, like kiddie parks and little water, you know, areas for the kids to play at. So I'm looking forward to that because we went to Panama City Beach, Florida earlier this year in March, and we had a wonderful time. And the kids loved it. So I'm looking forward to getting to do something enjoyable like that again. Caleb just got over an upper respiratory infection, and he had a fever that ranged between normal to 100 degrees, all the way up. The highest it actually got was 103 degrees, but I was able to keep that under control with infants Advil. My husband actually bought some of that, and I was like, oh wow, they actually got that for infants. So that really helped him with his fever. We also had to give him this stuff, and it's Similacin. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's a what do you call this? It's like 100% natural medicine. It is for kids. It's not for infants, but I did get the okay from his doctor to give him some. It's for cold and mucus relief, and it's just an expectorant syrup that loosens mucus and relieves the cough, the fever, chest and head congestion. It says on the box that it's safe for kids 2 and up. Now Caleb is only 1, so we were only giving him half of what a 2-year-old would get, and we were using his medicine dropper. So he was getting this about 2 times a day, morning and at night, and it actually helped him. Like, he was cleared up in 3 days after giving him this. So it is okay to give your child this as long as you get the okay from your child's pediatrician. So it's sugar-free, alcohol-free, dye-free, no artificial flavoring, safe for diabetics, 100% natural active ingredients. So yeah, I was really glad to be able to start using this with them. And this has been an original formula for over 30 years, so it's, you know, really good product. What else? Still hasn't had a haircut, as you can tell, and you are just having a time with that bottle. I'm going to have a fun time cleaning that milk up. He still hasn't had a haircut. We're only going to do a trim around like the eyes and the ears and the back of the neck because it's super thick back there. But yeah, we're not going to get it cut. We're going to keep its length because it looks so cute, and whenever I put gel in it, it curls up so cute. So I can't cut it. I just can't do it. Let's see, what else? I guess that's pretty much everything. Yeah. He eats pretty much whatever we eat. You know, if I'm eating, you know, spaghetti for supper one night, I will feed him spaghetti. He loves bread and butter. I put some butter on bread and I pull off little pinches and give it to him. He loves that. He doesn't really eat baby food anymore as far as, you know, like these little things go, like snacks and stuff, and these little, like, fruities. He'll eat these, but like the baby food, like stage 2, he doesn't eat that anymore. But I'm going to start him on the little entrees that Gerber has. Got like the green beans and the meal and all that good stuff in it. So I'm going to try that with him here pretty soon. See how he does with that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. He did have what was called an eruption cyst on his gums when this tooth here was coming in. And of course I posted a picture of it on my Facebook fan page. You guys can go take a look at that. I'll put the link for that down below if you want to like me on there, which I do updates also. But yeah, he had an eruption cyst, which was just caused from extra tissue being built up in the gum when the tooth was forming, and it just came down with the tooth. But it did delay his tooth coming through because it was kind of like in the way, but it fell off, and it was just an extra piece of skin, but it looked really nasty. But you can actually Google that on the internet, and it's pretty common. I think it said on there between 70 and 80% of kids actually get that. So, yeah, but he's actually had a few issues with his teeth coming in. So I'm just hoping he doesn't have teeth problems or gum issues as he gets older. But that's pretty much everything that I was going to update you guys on. I hope this video didn't have a lot of ums and in it because, like I said, I can't edit all that out. But anyways, I will let you guys go, and don't forget to enter in my giveaway I've got going on for Tropical Traditions Gold Label Virgin Coconut Oil. I'll include the link in the down bar below. That'll take you guys straight to that video if you guys would like to enter. I've also got more giveaways and reviews coming up for you guys after I do this update and get it uploaded for you guys. So stay tuned, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.